Welcome back, everybody. Episode 4 of Two Guys, One Scale. I'm Scott.
And I'm Chuck.
So, we've actually been doing this for 4 weeks. Didn't think we would. It's been heck of a week.
Yeah.
Um, our competition ends today. Our back at it competition, which I super struggled with. Cannot believe I actually got the 600 points, which I believe I will today. We're both at like 560. It's been a hell of a week, man. Um, Completely fell off the wagon yesterday. Um, I thought we should kind of start every episode out with, where we're at. I lost 1.3 pounds this week. It's still something. I weighed in at 283 today. Not constipated anymore, but lost, still a loss. So, that's something. Where are you at, dude?
I'm at 294, so I'm where I was, what, a week and a half ago. So I only lost 5 pounds this month, a total of 5 pounds. I think, you
Still
definitely hit
down.
double digits. Still down, over 40 pounds, but you know, taking a vacation, eating like shit, and not exercising for 5 days. I mean, you say you fell off the wagon for one day, one night. I mean, I didn't even see the wagon, dude. Like it bypassed me, I was gone. So jumped back on it today though. Swam, feel really good about swimming. I'm ready for this triathlon, man. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for this thing. Let's go.
I'm ready, but um, it was a tough week for me. Um, Work-wise, personally, mentally. Also, in the last few days, I'm breaking out in fucking hives out of nowhere for some fucking reason. I'm officially dying, I think. Don't know what's going on. Pretty concerned there. So I think once our competition's over today, I'm gonna take it easy for a couple
Why don't you
days.
show them to us so maybe
No,
so we
I'm
can give
good
you some
there. I'm
feedback
good.
and
I'm
let you
good
know
there.
what's wrong?
You don't need to see my gut and my armpit today. I think I'm good there. I'm gonna wait till I drop another like 40 pounds before I start getting shirtless on here.
So
Um,
I think next week we need to unveil our 3 month
but
photos because we started on like the 3rd or 5th of January. So we need to put some
I have a
side.
January 1st photo, dude. I have a
Okay.
January
Well,
1st picture.
I might have one too. So next week, we're going to promise everybody the 90-day update on what we look like. So,
Yeah, I mean, I had a thought where we show a picture of us at our fattest, because I got a picture of me looking bad,
I got a
if I
picture of
can
me
dig it up.
real
And then
bad.
just a picture of us now, because we haven't shown like us like just standing looking normal.
Hmm.
Honestly, we should take a
I got one
picture.
right here. 1 second.
I'm wondering what he where I can only imagine what he's about to grab here.
I think I was about 350 in this photo.
It's just blanked it all out, dude.
Oh, yeah? Well, then, there we
There you
go.
go.
So, right here, don't know if you can see me there.
Yeah. I can post it too whenever we upload this. Yeah, I've seen
Fat.
that picture on Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fat. I was
yeah.
like
Still,
350.
it's not a bad picture of you though. It's not a bad picture of you. I like the
Good looking
beard.
fat
You
guy,
know, I
man.
like the beard. I'm a beard fan. But
Yeah.
but yeah, I think that like I said, it was a tough week for me work-wise. Tough week for me. We had to put down the family dog at the beginning of the week. It's tough. Not me and the wife, but my parents. And I think I'm just getting burnt out of working out so much. I think I'm gonna take a couple days, still, close all my rings on my Apple Watch and just do that for a couple days. and just breaking out in hives. I think my body's like, hey, what the fuck are you doing, man? It's been like 4 months of this every day. So still gonna keep my diet in check. But yesterday was bad, dude. It was Easter. Got to see my nephew. It was awesome. He's like becoming a little dude. He's super fun to see. Uh, ate like absolute shit though. Eating cookies, eating ham, eating a whole bunch of snacks, bunch of cheese. Uh, just everything. I was just shoveling stuff in my face, but wasn't as bad as I thought this morning when I weighed myself, and I'm like breaking down in hives, so I think I'm holding on to a bunch of water. Who knows? But I don't feel bad, so we'll see. If it keeps going, I'm gonna have to go to the doctor. So
Yeah.
see what's
I
going on.
think I think the reason why we're getting burned out right now is because, as we've talked about before, like the accountability partner, having an accountability buddy, we haven't worked out in over 2 weeks together now.
Yeah, that's right.
You,
That is
you know what I
true.
mean? Like
Yeah.
when we talked about it when we first started this, like, you would take a lunch and come work out with me, right? Like, because you got that ability with your job. Like working out with somebody else is just so much more enjoyable than working out by yourself, especially if it's one of your buddies where you can sit there, shoot the shit, and just work out and do whatever you want. So, like even swimming, I push myself harder whenever I've got you swimming with me because you're a swim champ.
Mm.
You know, it's just how it is. I think I'm going to beat you in the triathlon though because you got that drag right there on your face.
Now I'm shaving down whole body.
I'm shaving it all, man. I think that should be the
uh,
bet too. Loser has to shave his head.
no. No, the wife would kill me if I
So
had to
am
do
I.
that. I don't know. I mean, it's looking extra gray tonight, dude. Even the top is starting to look gray. It's wild. Hoping to
What's
make it
going
to
on?
40.
Oh, look at this. I'm turning 40 next month. I'm 2 years older than you, man. I mean,
Dude, my sister who's younger than me. She's got a lot of gray. My mom's been gray since she was like in her 20s. So, it is what it is,
yeah.
And, we used to have the same job. We know that that was pretty high stress.
Yeah. I just
But
it would be 10 times like more badass looking if the beard matched the top of the head.
no, that'll catch up eventually. It's starting to go down here. Starting to turn gray a little bit down there, but
It's crazy.
but so other than, getting back on the train, how things going?
I mean, things are going good, man. I'm excited about some things, some personal things in my life, and just working out, getting back into it. Like, because I took 5 days off. You crushed it while I was out of town. And
I
so
got
you're,
lazy. I got lazy. It was a
but
lot of
you,
riding my exercise bike and watching TV, not super hard, but I was doing it, you know.
yeah, but me myself, I took days off, right? I took 5 days off, and I think that's some of your burnout too. Like I've got this motivation to get back in there because, you know, I don't want to lose this competition. I want you to buy the lightsaber because I got to buy Lucian and Droid while we're down there. So I gotta have you buying me a lightsaber, or I'm not getting one. So,
I was gonna
but
say I definitely took a lead this past month, I think, because
oh
I
yeah,
lost like 13 pounds last month.
oh yeah. Well, sure.
So
I'm gonna have to catch you now, Bob. I'm just trying to make it
yeah.
interesting.
But yeah, one thing that I don't feel comfortable sharing on here yet is the first of every month, which today is the first, I take a picture shirtless in front of my mirror in the bathroom. I've been doing it since January 1st. Um, my love handles are like gone. And
Oh,
from here up is defined.
yeah.
From here down still looks like shit, but from here up looks good. So
I
like it's progress.
I think from here down, it's gonna take a little longer
No,
than
for
from here
sure.
up.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
the swimming, everything is all about the shoulders and stuff. So I mean, but I'm seeing it like in between my legs, like the fat there is gone. My love handles have went down, not as much as yours, but I carried most of my fat there. That was just where I was carrying a lot of my fat.
That's
So
where I'm losing it all. Like my gut shrunk immediately within 1 month. It like It
That's
went down
awesome.
so much. Yeah. One thing I will say, all my clothes are huge on me now, dude. All of them. I was just downstairs with my wife cooking dinner, and I'm wearing basketball shorts because I just rode my exercise bike for a while, and then I was watching new episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm on the treadmill, and I put my phone in my pocket, and my basketball shorts just fell onto the ground. Like they
Yep.
just completely came right off, and I have to pull them up over my stomach so they stay up. So like
Yeah, you
it
don't have
feels
your
good.
string?
I got them tied, and like they're kind of like tied in a knot. I've had them for so long, my old fat waist, that I can't get them
Yep.
untied because they've been washed so many times. But it feels good, man. I just bought some new ones from Costco the other day, so I
Of
put those
course you
on now.
did. Of
Because
course you did.
yeah, just all I wear is from Costco, dude. The
This guy
best.
shopped at Costco more than what I shop for groceries for three kids. Like every time I call him, I gotta get something from Costco. And he walks up
Yeah,
and
dude. Yeah,
I found an awesome shirt at Costco. Dude, I found an
yeah.
awesome
All my
shirt.
work pants, all my workout clothes, all my socks, all my boxers, all my like
All of them.
soda. They need to get the zero sugar monster at Costco. God damn it. It's like the one thing that they don't have that I need. But
Oh,
they got my
I
low
think,
carb tortillas.
yeah. Yeah, I think that was the big thing that hit me while I was out of town is they didn't have the zero sugar Red Bulls. And I was like, you know what? I'm cheating anyways. I was buying monsters for my cousin too. And I was just like, I'm going to have a pipeline punch. I'm going to have a Pacific Rim. Like, I
Yeah.
was like getting back to the old jammy jams there, still in your terminology there, but
Yeah.
um, zero sugar Red Bull is my favorite. I love it. It tastes just like the normal Red Bull but it's zero sugar, obviously. It's got
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
10, 20 calories. It's awesome.
So one thing
But
I was thinking about today.
yeah,
So triathlon,
yep,
it's going to be a huge, huge accomplishment.
yes, it
And they
is.
released the maps. We were looking at them today. It's actually a 14-mile bike ride, half mile, whatever. It is what it is. We were looking at the map, and it's on like a fucking highway, so we can't go practice it, which kind of sucks.
Yep,
But you know, I've been riding my exercise bike like crazy, like an hour at a time, because I was gonna take roughly an hour. Um, and then later on in May, I'm doing that bike festival, which unfortunately you're not able to go do with us. It's like
yep,
where you ride 30 miles in a day, but it's like super leisurely. It's flat. There's a bunch of bands going to be drinking beers and stuff. We need to figure out what our next thing is going to be. Because I have a feeling we're going to get our motivation's going to die afterwards. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
So I agree with you. And I was actually looking at a few other ones because I just had a feeling we're gonna love this. I
I do too, but we also need to keep it fucking realistic and not just go straight to Iron Man. I
That's
say
next
people need
year,
to
man.
comment,
That's
comment.
next year
Yeah,
goals.
yeah. Comment. Put in the comments. What should we do? Keep it realistic. You don't need to see two fat dudes die.
I
Give us
mean,
ideas. We did a
give
5K. We
yes.
walked it. You know, this mini triathlon is our next step. What do we do next?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing an open water mini triathlon. Like, there's a couple of them up there by where your parents' vacation home is. Up by
Yeah,
whatever
that would be
great
fun.
that is, Lake Michigan.
Lake
Yeah, I
Michigan.
mean
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of
that way
fun. I
because
don't know.
that's a whole new challenge because we got to change our swim strokes. Change the way we kick and everything. Like I was reading on it, it's a completely different way of swimming. Like you don't really kick that much when you're in open water because it can throw you off. You go
Hmm.
straight down. You don't do the S with your arms when you're stroking through. It's so I don't know. I kind of like something like that, but at the same time, I'm down for anything.
Yeah.
As long as it's not climbing a mountain right now until we get under 200 pounds, whenever that is, because I'm probably going to fall off the mountain if we go now. So,
That is something that actually was a thought of mine. Was like uh a trip to
yep,
like I don't know about like climb like a crazy mountain or anything, but just like going Colorado or something and climbing like a realistic what we could realistically do. I
yeah,
think that would be rad. So
or
like my
doing an
my uncle
awesome,
climbed. some mountain. I don't remember what it was, and he's in his
Yeah.
60s. So like we could do that, I would hope, you know.
Maybe. I don't
You
know.
know, he is in great shape, but like you know, but I think that that's, we just need to think about it. We need to
Yeah.
complete this and
Maybe
then
maybe a kayaking challenge too, or something like that. Because I know you like to row. Like do a kayaking challenge that has some falls or something. Because I haven't done anything like that since I moved away from Tennessee. Like that'd be kind of cool.
whitewater
Like
rafting would be rad. Whitewater
whitewater
rafting would be
rafting would
rad.
be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I've done that a couple times. It's
Never
super
done
fun.
it. It's on the bucket list. I want to do the Snake River. I want to go to Montana to do the Snake River. And ever since I watched River Wild, and I was like, and I always wanted to do that. So
hmm It is fun. It's scary. And you got to be with people you trust because I've gone with friends and they like got real high before we went. It was in Colorado. They got real high before we went, and they're like, "Hey, left side, row forward," and they started rowing backwards. I'm like, "Dude, like we could die. Like, pay the fuck attention, dude." But that would be fun. And I do seriously want to do a ski trip next year in the winter.
yes, absolutely.
Um, because I haven't been skiing since 2014, I think, and I was in worse shape than I am now, I would say, and I struggled big time, struggled because you got to
Yeah,
be in
I
pretty good
think
shape.
uh I think the biggest question for me though is as soon as we get done with the triathlon. Oh, my son just woke up. One second.
Yeah.
Come here. What is that? That's a microphone. Say hi,
Hey,
Sky.
Lucian.
What? All right, hey, go to bed, okay? Go to bed. You got school tomorrow. Go, go, go. Hurry up. Oh, mommy's calling. Go, go, go. Love you. All right.
Got a cameo.
Got a cameo there. There's my son, Lucian. Um, I think the most important thing for this fat guy is what are we going to eat after the triathlon? Because I'm not cheating until then. Like that's my cheat meal is going to be right after the triathlon because I'm going to need some major carbs and calories.
Oh, one thing I didn't even fucking mention. I cheated on Friday night. Which is gonna lead me into what I think we should have.
Okay.
Um, so I'm essentially a Ninja Turtle with how much I love pizza.
Yep.
Um, if there's like one thing, like if like you had to eat one type of food for the rest of your life, it would hands down be pizza because pizza comes in so
Yep.
many different ways. There's dessert pizza, there's breakfast pizza, there's Neapolitan, like there's all sorts of different types of pizza. So like
Yep.
me and my friends, like we always love to try new pizza places. There's this new pizza place in St. Louis called the Headless Bat. Looked great. It's like metal music themed, so like kind of right up our alley. Um, Looks awesome.
Tell me more.
So like Friday, I like ate nothing for lunch because I knew I was gonna eat like shit that night. We go, and they are new, so like I'm giving them some grace here.
Benefit
Service
of the
was
doubt.
not good. Service was not good. They're new, I'll give them, it is what it is. They got my buddy's order wrong. He said bacon and red pepper. Came out bacon and pepperoni. It is what it is. He's not gonna wait for new pizza.
Yeah.
It was super okay. It was good because pizza's always good. Like pizza's rarely bad.
Yeah.
It was
I,
okay.
I can crush it to Tony's pizza right now. Like
Yeah,
I love pizza
exactly.
that
Like
much.
it was okay. And like me and my friends had planned on going here. Like they text me about it like super early in the week. Like, hey, this new pizza place had this bat. I've been looking forward to it this whole time. And it's like we talked about last week.
I was
Except
getting ready
the
to say, man,
except
every time you cheat,
except last week I thought was gonna be a
prove you're
slam
wrong.
fucking dunk because I'd had it a million times and I knew it was awesome and it was a letdown. This time I thought it was gonna be awesome It was a letdown. Maybe I'll try it again down the road, but the toppings were amazing. The cheese was amazing. They were very generous with the cheese. The sauce was okay. They just didn't let it cook all the way. The dough was like very doughy. Like when you
So I
picked up the
guess
pizza, it like just flopped down. So like I took some home and I had it for lunch the next day. So like basically my whole weekend was a wash. I heated it up in the air fryer.
much better.
It was better.
It's like the steak,
Steffi said it was
you
pretty
know.
good.
It's like the steak, man. Air
Yeah.
fryers make everything better, man.
Steffi said when we heated up the next day, it was pretty good. But that leads me to where we need to go is where I talked about Blackthorn, the Chicago style pizza in St. Louis. That's like my favorite Chicago style I've ever had, including in Chicago. In Chicago, that's where I think we should go.
I'm gonna put it to the test. That's all I'm gonna say because I'm gonna give a shout out to Lou Malnati's
I've been
because
there.
I don't even eat sausage pizza. And their sausage and egg and cheese. I'm thinking of breakfast foods. Their sausage pizza is so good. And then their spinach, their veterinarian pizza could be even better. Like I just don't want to admit it because there's no meat on it. But I don't know. It's just the two best. Like I know everybody loves the other place up there. I'm not going to say the name because everybody loves pepperoni. But Lou Malnati's is my place. So if you're saying there's a Chicago pizza place in St. Louis as good as Chicago, that's where we're going.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I am desperately missing pizza, especially now that the Circle K right across the street from my house just got Godfather's Pizza in there. And that was like a huge jammy jam of mine back in middle school and high school because the gas stations always had Godfathers. So,
Dude. Speaking of gas station pizza, you're from a small town.
yeah.
Casey's. Casey's. Breakfast pizza.
I'm so scared. I'm dead.
We have a tornado warning here, and he's getting scared. One second.
Yeah, we got it here too.
Go to mommy, okay? I love you. Okay, go. Okay, go lay on the couch. Go lay on the couch. All my kids are scared of thunderstorms. So
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry about that,
the
guys.
alarms were going off here as well, and we were. I went outside to go watch earlier, like because I'm from the Midwest and my wife is from New York City, so she's like, "Do we go in the basement? Do we go?" And I'm just like, "No, we just hang
Are we
out."
gonna die? Are we gonna
Yeah, yeah,
die?
yeah. But no, Casey's Pizza is like goat tier breakfast or gas station pizza, dude. You're out of your fucking mind. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind.
QT pizza, breakfast pizza is so
No.
much better.
No, dude, I love gas station. I shouldn't say this. I have had a lot of gas station food. I used to work a manual labor job back in the day, and I would
Yep.
eat gas station food all the time. It's like really how I really got onto Monsters, and like you go to the gas station, you get roller grills shit, and a Polar Pop from Circle K or whatever it was. One thing that is the best. Which I used to like, I would see people getting it, and I'm like, who the fuck would buy this from Quick Trip? The egg roll. The fucking egg roll at Quick Trip is
Never
good.
had it. And
Dude,
I will tell you, I go there every morning for my Red Bulls, and I have to pass up my favorite pizza. I have to pass up my steak taquito, my pepper jack cheese taquito, even the chicken taquito and all the other nasty ones I've tried. It's gas station food. I love it. I think I'm sorry.
yeah, yeah, dude. Yeah, I know. I'm telling you though. But the thing is with the Quick Trip egg roll, all the places in the city don't get it from there because it's probably been sitting there for like fucking 30 hours. The one by my house, and it's only 170 calories. So I've definitely been having some since we've been doing this.
I hate you so
And
much.
my wife made fun of me so much for eating them till she
Yep.
tried one. And she's like, it makes no fucking sense how good they are. It makes no sense. Like it's better than any Chinese place egg roll I've ever had. Like I want to know where they get them, who their supplier is, so I can buy them in bulk. Like that's how good they are. So next time you're here, we got to go to the quick trip down the road from the house because I don't trust it from anywhere else. I'm
What
sure the
about
one
the
in
Edwards?
Edwardsville is good.
Okay.
I'm sure the one in
Yeah.
Edwardsville is good.
I don't know. We'll see. Um, and I know I'm a country boy. We used to have pizza puffs at all the gas stations. And I don't know if you remember them, but
Oh, I
there's a
do.
gas station right beside the drive-in theater where I live. And they still deep fry pizza puffs like the old school way. And they start at like 8 in the morning. I will go, I won't say I will now, but whenever I ran the Evansville office, I stayed at my parents' house and I would get two of those for breakfast. I don't even want to know how many calories are in those. But it's just like my grandma, before she died when I was like 12, like gas station food because it was pennies,
Yeah, exactly.
we would
Exactly.
go in, we'd go in with 50 cents and we'd come out with lunch and like 10 pieces of gum because you could get the 3 cent gum, 2 cent
Yep.
gum, penny gum.
Yep.
Like it was like going to the grocery store for poor people. So
Dude, yeah, dude, when I was like before I could drive, obviously, like when my parents would like go out of town or something and I'd stay with a buddy of mine, like, I grew up in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like
yeah.
you haven't been to my parents' house, but like it's out in the middle of nowhere. Like you have to drive a car to get to any sort of civilization. So I would go stay with a friend or whatever, and I'd bring my dyno bicycle, and we'd ride around town.
Those
And I
dinos.
remember like we'd ride our bikes around town, and I remember I'm like, I'm so jealous. Like you can just ride your bike to the gas station and we can go buy candy. Like how fucking amazing is this? This is unbelievable. It is hilarious how the last like 15 minutes has been a love letter to just junk food. And
Well,
like,
this is the challenge.
Yeah, yeah,
This is the
exactly.
challenge. Like,
Exactly.
you know how many Cadbury eggs I went by, and I did have one while I was on vacation. But during Easter,
Yeah.
most Easters, I have probably 20 to 30 Cadbury eggs while they're on the shelves. Like, I
Damn.
love Cadbury eggs. Like, I'll eat two or three a day. Like,
See, I've never been a sweets guy. Never been a sweets guy. I do like Snickers, but like I've never been a candy type dude. I've always been a give me a fucking cheeseburger type of guy. That's
I
why when I
never was.
worked at McDonald's throughout high school, I'd probably eat 30 nuggets throughout a shift. Just go over to the cabinet and just start
So
popping
good.
them in my mouth.
So good.
Uh, all right.
So good. I mean,
uh,
it's funny because I get the Happy Meals for my kids all the time. Don't touch them. Don't touch the nuggets. And I'm so proud of myself because I don't touch fries. And as much as I want to hate on McDonald's, like their French fries are the best, right?
After working there, I got so burnt out on them, but I get it. I do.
They are. Like I want to say Wendy's are better or Culver's are better, but
Ooh, I love
McDonald's,
Culver's.
yeah,
Culver's is
McDonald's,
fucking slept on, dude.
yeah.
Culver's burgers are awesome, and no one ever talks about them.
You want to know why? Because it's just a Midwest chain, and I
Yeah.
will let everybody know from the East and West Coast that Culver's beat In-N-Out Burger and all those places for best burger from a chain restaurant. So they were number one last year. So
Uh,
that's how good.
you're probably right. I've had In-N-Out. I've had Whataburger. They're both
Yeah.
awesome, but yeah, Culver's does slap, dude. It is good.
I,
It is very good. When
I've
I
had
was
two. Go ahead. I'm
when we
sorry.
both had the same position, when I got moved to one of the offices, there was a Culver's across the street, and it was bad, dude. I had it like 3, 4 times a week.
Yo, like
Culver's
it's,
Deluxe, large, with some cheese curds on the side.
oh no. No, I can't do the cheese curds.
Love them.
After
Love
having
them.
the provolone cheese bites from Emos, I can't have anything else because those are
I love you. Dude, you're the first person I know that is not from St. Louis that likes provolone or Probel, dude. The Probel bites, dude. They're the best.
whatever.
Love it.
Those
Love it.
it's crazy and they're cheap too. It's like seven
Yeah,
bucks for
yeah,
like 60
yeah.
of them. And
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they're awesome. Love
like
them.
not being from St. Louis, everybody preaches Emos and Dewey's when I first got here because they were starting to come up, right? Then everybody
Hmm.
realized Dewey sucks. Well, it took a while to like Emos,
Yeah.
but
It's
The things, the thing is the sides, the side salad, their salad dressings also. Their
yes.
toasted Rabs,
Yeah.
and they come in
Yeah. Yeah.
60s. They come in racks of 60s.
Yep.
Uh, the Provel bites, like they do everything right. And now that kind of gotten used to it, the all meat and the Supreme Emos pizzas, I mean, they are cracker crust then. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
Well,
it's ridiculous how much it costs, but dude, the flavor is amazing.
yeah, and that's the thing. Like, my parents are from Chicago. Like, they don't like emos, and like the thing is, they're like, it's not pizza. I'm like, I get it. Like, but it's emos. Like,
Yeah.
it's a different type of thing. Like,
Yeah.
if I want pizza, like when I'm craving emos, I want emos. You know what I mean? Or St.
Yeah.
Louis style. But
I don't know, man. Like,
man, I haven't
I
had St. Emos in forever.
I think the most underwhelming pizza I had was when I was in New York City because all I heard, huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan here, huge. Like I even had the VHS of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle concert. Like huge, love pizza. Went to New York, had Ray's Pizza right beside the Sheraton in downtown, in Times Square. Like dollar slices at midnight or whatever. Worst sliced pizza I ever had in my life. Like it was, and I tried like 3 or 4 different places. Garbage. But then I went out to Long Island and had New York style pizza out in Long Island, and it was amazing. But
Yeah,
in the city, it was underwhelming. I was
yeah,
upset.
there's a few places I need to get to in New York when I go with my wife.
Yep.
John's on Bleecker, that's like coal fired or whatever. I don't know. I gotta try it. Gotta
Okay.
try it.
Watch too
But
much Food Network, aren't you? When you're on a diet, you watch Food
yeah.
Network, you watch food
Yes.
shows.
I was gonna say we didn't even get to like embarrassing fat stories, but this last 20 minutes have been just that. We're
But this
sitting
is
here
the challenges.
mouths watering,
Yeah,
talking
this
about
is
all
the
this awesome
challenge right
food.
here. This
Yeah.
is the challenge. If when you're
Yeah.
losing weight and you're not just trying to maintain, but you're actively trying to lose, like you don't get to eat all those things you want to eat. Like can't go to McDonald's every day for lunch. Can't just stop and get a Papa John's pizza on the way home, which is the best chain pizza there is. Sorry if you like something else. Like I was going to ask you if it was worse than Domino's, the pizza you had the other night, because I Domino's is like shmee for me.
I don't know.
So
I do like the Domino's with white sauce. I do.
of
I
course you
do.
do.
I do. But
Okay.
yeah. Well,
You talking about the Philly cheesesteak pizza?
no, I just do white sauce, bacon, and sausage.
Okay.
The pan pizza though. Man, I'm getting fucking hungry talking about all this shit, dude. All this good pizza. We got it.
Yep.
We got off the rails talking about all this shit. It all started with my pizza. But yeah, Blackthorn after the triathlon, I think is a good choice. And then we can't continue to eat like shit after that though. We
Yeah.
got to hold ourselves accountable.
We'll start another challenge the day after.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Well, I think that's all the time we've got for this week.
Yep.
Um, like, subscribe, let us know your ideas, keep them realistic for what we should do next. Maybe a really long bike ride, maybe just a 5K just to keep us active training for something. Let us know your thoughts. Or give us something, see if we'll fail, whatever it is. Maybe it's an eating challenge.
Oh, dude. Yes. Let's
No,
go.
don't do that to us.